What's up? What's up? What's up? It's another night. Welcome to the show. This is Tactical MIDI. One more time. What's going on? We're on. I think we're on. As you can see there, we got the M Wave FM1. What's up, Banana Rider 69? Here, just an update. I'm gonna do an update today. It's not gonna be a long video. We're gonna have a beat today also on the video. You got that new. No, I mean it's not new. Like, bro, I'm telling you, I reached out to them, to M-Wave, and I told them about the situation with the MIDI. When you send a MIDI controller modulation after a certain speed, like audio rate speed, sending audio rate speed LFO modulation through MIDI into their effects, it triggers the synth to be sustained, like a sustained note. Why did I get two? Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have a setup which I'm gonna do, which is gonna be my digitone is limited by 8 voices, right? So now I can have 2 extra voices that have a polyphony of 12. That means that I'm going to be able to have really big pads and chords, right? Without having to overwhelm the digitone. And then I can have digitone drums running into the setup. Right now, the beat I got like a hip hop kind of lo-fi style beat running here on the digitone, and each of the boxes have, like right now, there's a beat on here on the Tonework. It has a beat. The rhythm has another beat. The Analog 4 has another beat, and the digitone has another beat. Some of the elements are samples from here, from the M-Wave FM1, and I'm using those sounds, right? It sounds great. This is one of the FMs here. They're pretty quiet. I find that the synthesizer works very well. The battery lasts a really long time. I let it run all night until it died. If you let it die all the way down, it's gonna have like a battery low indication, and it's gonna stay there for a while until it gets the first bar. After it gets the first bar, it goes away. I find that to be a little bit of annoying, but it's not a big deal, because what you want to do is when you're done, you just turn it off. It lasts 12 hours, so you should be able to make at least like 3 different sessions with it, which is okay. Well, the Digitone has 4 dedicated channels of MIDI. which is pretty cool because it only has 4 channels of synthesis, right? So on top of that, you have 4 MIDI channels, dedicated MIDI channels, and it doesn't eat up none of the stuff, which is, it's just cool, bro. I mean, this is like having 2 different DX7s on deck, and you can make really good basses, bass sounds, pad sounds, and bellish type of sounds, things on the cold side of the nature. Bloody Speed Lag, what's up, Tactical Grandma? Tactical Grandma. It's weird. I feel tired. I haven't done anything all day. I need a vacation, guys. Oh, Blair, you got that BBL, huh? Well, I want to talk about this thing right here. This is it looks hard. It looks like hard to deal with, but it's not. It's very easy to use. If you understand it, it's very easy to use. You can achieve sound quickly. The difference between this and the Digitone 1 is that instead of 4 operators, you got 6 operators here. And you got, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, you have like 30 something. Let me see. No, I'm on the wrong page. No, not this. Not this one. That's the chat. A new window. So it has the same amounts of algorithms that the DX7 has. DX7 algorithms. I'm a little bit pissed off with the Digitone 1 because the Digitone 1 has a big problem, and I don't know if you can hear it. I can hear it on my headphones. It has a little bit of noise, and I really kind of don't like to have noise. So you have a total of 32 different algorithms, as you can see over here. You got 32 different algorithms, and these algorithms, each of them let you do a different type, or it gives you like a different palette of sounds. This number 11 is pretty cool. Number 12 is also pretty cool because it has 3 modulations. As you can see here, the circle around the operator, that means that it has a feedback. It has feedback on that operator, so it can give you like, you know, like kind of like a noise type of sound. If you have a Digitone, you would know that because it lets you feedback on it. And actually the algorithm will tell you where is that feedback, on which operator is the feedback. Banana grandma. Oh my God. Oh well. So let's make some sounds on this thing. Let me show you here. I'm gonna put the screen. I don't know if you can see the wave. I like it because it's not like a super representation of. I don't even know if it's correct what is showing there. It probably is. But compared to the Volca FM, which I had a long time ago, compared to the Volca FM, we have 12 voices, like I was saying earlier. And then we also have a bigger screen and with more detailed screen, more parameters per screen. Like on the Volca FM, you get one thing at a time. Like it's very difficult because it's only here you got numbers, but they're like in quadrants, so it lets you see what you're doing, and it has names that says attack. You pretty much know which one. Like here, well, let's go on edit and operator number 1, and let's change it here. So as you can see there on the window, you have rate 1, rate 2, rate 3 to rate 4. At least it lets you which rate you're like. On the Volca FM, you will see R1 instead of rate. It will say R in a weird way, and then 1, and then you're doing the thing. And it's kind of even more confusing than this, right? Then you have different windows. That's basically the envelope, right? So you got the envelope, and then you got the levels of the operator envelopes. I'm not sure exactly. You see operator 1 envelopes. Yeah, it's the levels of each rate. So each rate has a level, I think. So you can have a lot of control. Now, when you get this, if you get this piece right here, you got to make sure you go into the M-Wave website and update it. Nah, man. FM is not that difficult. It's very easy. It's very easy. It's like the operators, you have the carrier, which is basically the oscillator, but they're called carriers. So the oscillator, which is the carrier, you can choose from 0 to really high. Let's start a patch so you can see. Move this thing a little bit forward so you can hear me. Okay, so we're gonna go here to edit, and then we're gonna hit here global, and then you're gonna go to second page of global, and then init voice, we're gonna initialize it. It's already initialized. And I gotta say, this keyboard is not the greatest keyboard. Is it's a squishy type of so it's not the greatest. You can play with it, but it's not the best. If you have a keyboard, the keyboard is the best way to go. And if you have a keyboard pedal, it gives you the sustain like, and I have a little pedal down here. This one right here from Yamaha. And you can get this for like $10. I think it was like 10 or $20 online. And it's pretty cool when you're like recording your sound in. And you can either sample this thing or you can just send it. Like right now is here on the Tonework is sending the MIDI messages to it. I can record on the Toneworks sequencer and send all the stuff into it instead of recording audio, which is pretty cool. You can do either way you want to go. So we're here, and then we're gonna hit here. We're at the first. That's the first algorithm, right? So the first algorithm we have is this one right here. And you have plenty of algorithms, but on this one, algorithm 1, carrier 1 gets modulated by operator number 2. And as you can see, you got operator number 1, operator number 2. So operator number 1 is the carrier, and this is the modulator, right? So this one right here, you go to the first page, and it'll give you, on the first quadrant, you have detune. You can detune down 7 or detune up 7, right? Then you got coarse, which is basically like octaves. It goes super high. And then frequency fine. I believe there are like semitones. And then you have your output level. And that's your output level. Now, you're going to find yourself like, oh, why does it sound like that? You got to understand that each operator has its own envelope. So now you're going to go to the second page, and then you're going to have your envelope. Okay, so your envelope is going to be fully closed at 99 and fully open at 0%. So you got to see it like, let me see if I can find a picture here so you can understand that. You probably do. Most of y'all know what an envelope is. So it's a FM envelope. Let me see an image. And it has to be. Oh my God, they don't have a FM envelope here. Oh, my envelope. Or let's see. I don't know what you call that. FM synth. I gotta be very specific. Synth. FM synth envelope. Okay. Really? I just want the picture, damn it. All right. Okay, let me show you guys. So, as you can see, the attack time, as you can see here, that attack time right there is like 50, right? But when it's on 99, this peak right here of the attack is all the way over here. So you're opening, and from the bottom, you opening and closing. Closing is at 99, opening is at 0. And same with all of the levels, like sustain level, very low sustain at 99, really high sustain, like, you know, like at 0. And the same thing with the release. At 0, at 99 is like super fast release, and at 0 super slow release, so it gives it a slope at the end. And that's it. I don't have to explain that much. You guys know how it goes. Okay, and now we can add some release time. We're gonna go to the 4th here quadrant, and we're gonna lower it. So it's gonna give a lot of release time. You see? These envelopes are super long. They last a long time. So at 21, as you can hear, it takes a long time. It has a lot of, you know. So I like to use it like around 60. Now, for the people that don't understand how the regular envelope works, So if you have a long release like this, right, you can go into the envelope menu right here, and it's gonna give it an overall envelope. It's gonna give it an envelope of all the envelopes, right? So here you can control how much release you can do. But if you get out of this and you go back to edit, it's gonna have the super long release again. I know it stayed on because I activated it. So if it's activated, let me see. Yeah, now it's inactive. So it's gonna have the release of the operator the way it is. Now if you activate it, now you have an envelope. An overall envelope. So it's an envelope for every other envelope. And you gotta keep that in mind. We're gonna go to edit again. And the first rate is the attack. And as you can see, and that gives it a really nice sound. I like the way the FM sounds for certain things, especially for this type of noise and bass sounds. FM can make a really, really nasty bass. I'll give you an example in a few. All right, so operator number 2 is the operator that is gonna modulate operator number 1. And I want to show you how it works. The only way you're going to be able to listen to it is the output level of that modulator. It has to go up so it can start modulating the first operator. You can hear that? Why is it like that and it sounds not that great? It's because the next page, which is the what you may call the envelope, everything is closed. Everything is like on and off right now. So we go to the next page and we can put some release into it, which means going from 99 to 47, let's say. And now it's gonna give it a better sound. See that? Now one thing that I gotta clarify here is that, as you can see on the first page, you have detune, frequency fine, and frequency coarse. So on the coarse, let's put it down to 0. Now it's gonna be like a slower modulation. And then if you want that modulation to be slower, like the modulating the first oscillator, you're going to have to go to the second page. Sorry. You're going to have to go to the second page. And the first rate, you're going to have to lower it so it slows down. Now, the rate after that one would be the decay time. That also affects the sound because it's like the first stage. We already did the first stage, and the second stage. And that sounds pretty cool. If you go lower on the octaves on your keyboard, it's gonna sound very fat. And then this rate, the third rate, you can control it too. So the more you open it, the slower it's gonna get. So everything is gonna slow down. And then the first rate, if you put it a little bit higher, So that's super slow. If we go to the first page back again and play with the D tune, you're gonna see that it's gonna change. So you see, if I lower the output level like that, it makes it sound a little bit less. And then you have mono and poly right here. You can choose mono, so you play mono stuff. It sounds really crazy. What's going on, Hugo? What's going on, Hans Volt? So to me, FM sounds great. I'm gonna initialize the voice again. I made a little patch earlier today, and it's this one. I'll show you voice one. I think it sounds clean. I think it has everything that you need. You get 12 voices, man, for $50. I think that's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. It also has really good sounds. Like if you go, we have a synth. Then you add some effects to that. It sounds pretty cool, man. I don't know, man. It's just... Then you can add a filter, because FM doesn't have a filter, but they added a filter effects onto it. So now we have a filter inside of the whole thing. Yeah, it sounds pretty loud. I think that's pretty cool. Uh, I don't have anything negative to say about it. All I got is positive out of it. Um, they said that I contacted them. Like I said, I contacted M Wave, and they're gonna fix it so we can have like audio rate LFOs into the effects section. So that means that right now I can send um I can send a signal to channel number 2, which is basically it's a channel number 2, channel 11. Let's go channel 11, and then I can send it CC number 2, which is the cutoff, and then yeah, it's fascinating. It's fascinating because you got more than 3 voices compared to the Volca. I wish the Volca was like this with 12 voices. That would have opened up so much more, and with the effects, it would have gave us so much more. Like it would have been crazy. So that's it, and I'm just gonna play a beat. I'm gonna go to sleep, and yeah, I hope you guys can have a great one. Today's episode is not that crazy. Um, there's nothing going on, nothing new. We're waiting. I'm waiting on the Electron updates. Hopefully they come up with the update for the Tonework very soon, and I hope they come out with the Electron breakout box. That will be great for the Tonework, so we can have 8 outputs on top of the 4 outputs that the Tonework already has. That's gonna be, I'll bring a lot to the table when it comes to multi-tracking, which is what I like to do. I like to multi-track into the DAW to finish up my beats, and which is pretty cool, I say. What else? Just stay tuned, I guess. I'm working on music. That's the point. I see a lot of people coming out with albums. My album's gonna take a little bit more time. I'm gonna take my time on it. I don't want to rush anything out. And yeah, I gotta dedicate a little bit more time. It's just for me, it's kind of hard. I have a lot on my plate. But anyways, let's play these beats right quick. Where would we start? Let's start over here with this guy right here. Let me see. Hopefully we got. Oh, that's this guy. All right, let's play some beats. See you next time.